You can see I've taken a few losses recently, so hoping to get back in there, climb back in the ranks. Gonna jump right in. Alright, we got the white pieces. Just gonna stick with a standard Italian, I think. I've been playing around with the queen. Okay, what is this garbage? McConnell defense. I think I'm just gonna ignore that. I have no idea what's going on. But I'm gonna take the move that seems like the most natural. Whenever I'm faced with something like this that I don't understand, I try to get myself to where I can castle early for safety. Also, by developing my bishop again, once I move this here, it will block my bishop. Once I move my d pawn up, it will block my bishop. So he's not really threatening anything, so I'm going to go ahead and castle. He's not developing anything either. This was just a preparatory move. Okay. Oh man. I'm going to do like kind of like the Evans gambit. We're going to attempt to take the center with a little bit of a gambit. Give him a pawn to push that back. That will then allow me to take this. Yep. See, now I've got the center. And I can actually push his pieces back. I just gotta be careful because if I move that, I'm gonna end up giving up my rook down here. So I don't want to do that. I think I'm gonna develop my knight, but I'm gonna play this first because I don't want any shenanigans with this mess. If he manages to take my knight as a defender of this piece, then he'll have a double attack. So I'm gonna try to disrupt this a little bit. This is really good that I castled early because do you see how this position is exploded right now? Thankfully, I have some pieces developed to protect my pawns. But you see these lines are wide open. My bishop can go anywhere. My knight's gonna come here. If I can just get my bishop out, my knight out, we're gonna be sitting pretty, I think. If you look at the engine, it likes that, right? It likes that position. He now has a decision to make because he can't really take that back, and his queen is under attack. So I don't know where he's gonna go, but I should probably be thinking about what I'm gonna do next. My next move will probably be to put my knight up here. Okay, is he going after something? Oh, no, he's not going after that knight. This is not a threat yet, so I'm just gonna develop a knight. Interesting. What is he? I guess he's protecting against me putting my knight right there. Honestly, at this point, I kind of want to challenge him. I'm also a little bit scared because if I push this and lose my center, like I don't think I have any reason to push this. I think I just need to keep developing. Question is, where do I take this? Do I take this over here and get a nice long diagonal, or do I just stick it right here and support my... I think I'm going to put it right here. This will support my pawns. And getting a long diagonal is always a good thing. Not sure where that's going to go. I think he's just trying to castle too. I'm going to just take a waiting move. I'm going to move my pawn up. This is a move I make whenever I need a waiting move, just to avoid back rank mates. And it's almost always a good idea just to have a little bit of space. Now I have no idea what I want to do. And this is really scary. Considering trying to trade queens, I could pull this down and get an attack on his queen. I could think about it, but I'm already down on time like a full minute, so I want to try to get a little bit of momentum. The thing is, he doesn't really have a great spot for his queen to go either, so at this point I might as well try to get some cheese. There's not going to be any crazy moves. His queen can't really go anywhere, so I'm going to try to get just a silly... Okay, he saw that. Not surprising. Part of me wants to come over here and try to get this bishop off the board because that's a really annoying diagonal that he's on. This knight's not serving a purpose right now, and I can't. It doesn't have anywhere else to go. If I can get rid of this bishop, I think it's gonna help my position a lot. Okay, so check this out. Now I can just hop in here and attack his queen. I got a much better position now for my knight. This was not a super great position. I'm now blocking his pawns, forcing him to move his queen. If he ever attacks me, I can bring this knight back. So I'm not really worried about that. What on earth is this guy doing? There's no way that was worth it. Oh, his queen was stuck. Wow. How did I not see that? His queen was stuck. Well, I guess I'm a genius. I'm just gonna threaten mate. Oh, I can't do that. I literally almost did that. I'm just gonna move this out of the way. There's no reason to give that to him. This also is a crazy good battery. I can just literally push that up all day. That's really funny looking. But I think I'm gonna do it. I was gonna put it okay, that's interesting. Is he going after that pawn? I think I'm going to just start pushing this stuff. This knight is protecting that, so I don't have to worry about this bishop coming down here. I'm just gonna push. Oh shoot, I just gave up my queen. Totally was not paying attention to that. I'm up a queen, I can do whatever I want. That's rough. That's really rough. The good news is he gave me his queen like super early. That looks free. No, it's not free. You can just take that. This is really scary now. I've got multiple defenders of this, so even though all of his pieces are attacking it, I've got plenty of firepower. This is a very interesting spot to be in. Do I put it here and pressure his bishop, or do I just take that and give him a weakness? I'm just gonna give him a weakness. Yeah. This is already defended, so I don't need to worry about protecting it with my rook anymore. And by creating that weakness, oh boy, this is awkward. I can just start pushing this, to be honest. I've got a really good bishop right here, so I'm just gonna push that. If I can get my rook behind it, where's that? Eventually I can position my rook over here, and then he'll have to trade it. Anytime you can get a rook behind a pawn like this, it's really good. Because like he really can't take that. I'll just have to move this somewhere. I think I'm going to move it here because I want my king to be closer to the center. King activity, especially if you can get it closer to the center, is a good thing in the end game. Also, I just realized this, but this is kind of nasty. Yeah, let's set something up. Oh shoot. Oh, interesting. If I pull this up, what can I do with it? I can come over here. I kind of want to just sack this. That's really dumb. I think I'm going to position this to where I can get a good trade. This will put some pressure on that pawn, and it'll allow me to move my rook up here to where he has to trade something. Like he either has to trade this for that, or he has to trade rooks and I get a queen. So this is a good general like multi-purpose attack. One of the tactics I've been enjoying a lot recently. This isn't good. Because if I go here and then he attacks that, then I have to move it again. Oh, shoot. I should have moved my rook up to avoid getting that weird, like... And even... It's because this pawn is in the way. If this pawn wasn't here, this would be fine. Another option is just to scooch it up one square. Or to move my king over. To where if he checks me again, I can, like, come around and then dance up here. I'd rather not just give him that, though. It's really bad for me. Thankfully, I have this really good... oh, man, this is really bad. Man, I'm just down a rook now. Alright, how can I come back from this? If I go here, he's just going to take that, and then I'm pretty much hosed. If I go here, then he's going to take, and then I can take, and then he's going to take back. I think I'm just going to start trying to equalize. He's going to get that rook. I mean, he's going to get that pawn either way. At least if I can start equalizing. I'm going to attack his rook and see what I can get. I don't think there's much hope for me in this one. See what he does. He can't go here anymore. Well, that sucks. Do I move this down here? I think I just try to take his pieces. If he gets this other pawn right, this other rook right here, I'm pretty. No, I got some options. I have very little time. I think I'm out of this one, guys. I'm up a queen. I can do whatever I want. I think that him taking that rook down there really messed me up. I saw it coming and I thought I could defend against it, but I couldn't. Okay, I'm not sure what that's about. He clearly has an advantage. I mean, it's 2 rooks and like a bunch of pawns. Interesting. Wish there was something cool I could do here where this like creates a check and then I get it back, but I'm not really sure what's going on here. I'm gonna do this just because it will give me some sort of counterplay. Interesting. Okay, yeah, I think I'm out of this one. Best I can do is try to dislodge this rook here. He can just move it though. Although honestly, with this here, if I push this, he can't take it with this. Yeah, that didn't really work the way I wanted it to. Whenever I'm going through positions like this, I'm always looking for big swings in the engine evaluation, because that means that there was something I missed. Like right there. Do you see that? It went from -8 to 0. And oh man, that's crazy. I was looking for that the entire time. Now that this pawn is blocking it, my rook can now give him check. And he would have to scoot into the corner. Oh my gosh. And then, because this bishop is here, I could bring my rook all the way back, give him a check. He would take my bishop, but I would get his rook. Yeah, I think I'm done. It was that really bad trade at the bottom for me. Best I can do is try to create a draw, I suppose. Though there's a very little chance of that happening now. Not really sure where I'm supposed to go here. We've got 26 seconds left. Just gonna try to do something to where I get stalemated or something. That's the best I can do. Get to the point where I have no moves. If he plays this wrong. Yes. 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 I can't tell you how satisfying that is. Oh man, I tell you guys, sometimes creating a draw out of a lost, like completely lost position. I still lost one elo point, but that was worth it. Like, if you ever, I was talking about it, like hoping it would happen for a video, not expecting it to happen, and it happened. Oh my goodness. So just to draw it out, this is blocking this. This is blocking this. This is blocking this. This is blocking this. So my king is completely stuck. Basically, if he didn't create a check with his next move, it was going to be a stalemate. And he moved his rook right there. So there's no check. And I have nowhere to go. Oh, man. He has a mate in one. Always look for mates.